Okay, two scenarios here. Know this, okay? This is month end. They could buy on month end because they're down 10%. We could very easily hit 42.22. And I'm telling you, if it hits it and pops to 42.50 within 1 minute, the market can go positive. Now, you'll be down 100 SPX, and it can go positive. That's how big 42.22 is. Every algo is looking for a double bottom to buy it. Now, very rare that it's going to break. I don't think it's going to break till later. If it hits it in the first hour and then it pops, say to 42.50, but it doesn't rip positive, then it's going to retest, and 4,200 becomes a big number. And if that breaks, there's a wave of sellers because everybody is going to sell. Now, Tom Lee, Fundstrat, one of the great guys, been very smart, said a lot of good stuff. He came on 2 days ago and he told everybody to buy. He said, no, you can buy this. This is a bottom. And then yesterday, his chief technologist came on and said, we're going to crater and the retest is coming. So two things. He became emotional and said it's going to go up. But how can you even tell anybody to buy anything if every single pop doesn't even hold? How come 100 points up doesn't hold? We've gone up 100 points over and over again. It doesn't hold. It just goes negative. So if that's the case, that's 2001. Okay? So don't wait. I mean, how come SHOP is down 800 points and can't even go up 100? It goes up 60 or 70 and then it stops. How come it can't go up 100? Ask yourself that. So wait. Wait for the day it has a 200-point move to think it can go up. And then you'll do better. And then you'll do better. Okay? Interesting. Okay, SPX, we gave you the numbers. 42.50, 42.22. Very straightforward. 43.51 on the upside if we rip positive later. NOW 499. If 499 comes today, and I don't know if it will, it's probably very strong, then this thing they're going to crater the whole market and go right back down. NVIDIA 209. Under 209 is 200. Apple is very simple here. If it goes negative, short everything you know for today. If it goes negative. Okay, interesting. KLAC, more bad news out of this. All these companies, the equipment manufacturers, can't get enough chips to make the machines. Think about this. If you sell something, you can sell something for $1 million, and somebody says, I want 20 of these, and you can only make one. That's the scenario. Lam Research is got so many orders. KLA, so many orders. AMAT, so many orders, they can't fill them. They can't get chips. Interesting. But now think of it the other way that I told you earlier. Are you going to go rent more space and hire more people and set up to make more machines if you can't even get chips and they're not telling you when you can get them? No. You're going to just sit there and wait till it eases. So it's a vicious cycle. Avago was at 572 when Powell was talking. This thing was at 670 after earnings. 509. GME, 86, 86, 86, 86. Write it on your wall. If 86 breaks, we crater. Amazon, 2709, 2650. Microsoft, 291. Atherum, 49. Netflix. Watch Netflix. I'm watching Netflix for next week. Because as soon as this Akron story goes away, the dump begins. 351. Snowman, 221, 209. Shopalicious, 791, 752. Now, here's something on Shop. Very interesting. Last week, it at one point on Friday, it was down like 120 points. It opened positive, And while everything else was dropping, it just sat there and was only down like 5 or 10. And then 30 minutes later, it collapsed. Interesting. Similar scenario? We'll see. Roku 141, 127, UPST 81. So another variant. So think about this. 6 months ago, if we got a thing of, oh, there's another variant, what does BNTX do and Moderna do? They're up 25 or 30. Moderna's down. BNTX is down 2. They don't even care about a variant. Google. Unbelievable, the premium in Google. The 2500s are 6. They're going to open at 8. And if it doesn't drop any more, it's going to go right back to 2. And then we see Tesla. Tesla. I like the 800s. I actually like the 790s because if it breaks 800, there's a cliff. There's a cliff. And then we see. But watch what possibly happens. If we get to say you get to 42.30 on SPX, and 42.22 is the break, I would bet that Tesla's at 800. I would bet Amazon is at 27.50. I would bet Apple is at 160. Why? Because they're all right at the same break level as the SPX. And if the SPX break, they all break. And if the SPX pops 30, they all go back up. Interesting. That's what I know. Okay, comments, questions. Hold on a second. Let me go find the question sheet. There it is. Throw away your charts. Very nice. Quick question. Is there something pre-market that makes you trade SPX faster? Yeah. So I look at all kinds of stuff. Look at our SPXs are at 12. Very nice. Very nice. We can buy that. So when you see news and things hit, you know if it's going to drop and you know if it's going to pop. Okay? And you just got to watch it closely. I seen it. It moved from 12 to 1360 in one trade. So we bought it at 1360, went to 17, then went to 20. But, I'm not greedy. I got out. And now it's down. Okay? Nobody really needs to be bullish here. Absolutely. Look, here's the thing. If you go buy Tesla now, today, and let's say Tesla starts back up, and you buy Tesla at 820, and Tesla goes, and it takes 3 months to get back to 900. Are you happy? Let me tell you something. The bulk of the people would say no. Because it took 3 months to get to 900, and I put in $820 in my cash was tied up, and I only made 80 points. Right? Very interesting. Now, if you're buying it for the long term, that's different. First off, I don't think anything happens over the weekend with Ukraine. Is there a sell later in the day we bounce? Actually, very possible. Here's the thing: is I'm pretty convinced, and I'm not a technical guy. Letitia's a technical girl. I'm not a technical guy. Is I don't really see any big deal with 42.22. But here's the thing: I know the algos have programmed it in that if it breaks 42.22, sell everything you got. Sell everything you got. So it's not about if you believe it or not believe it. If you know that it's going to happen, then you still have to trade that way, right? Have to trade that way. So that's what we know. Thanks, Letitia. Everybody have a great day. We will see you in chat.